So I think that's about it really. So I'm cold today, me. Should put telly on, shouldn't we? But yeah, so I don't know what I'm going to do this weekend. I might watch Crawler. Is Crawler on Sky, innit? It's on BT Sport I've got, haven't I don't think Crawler wins, you know. I think he's crazy even fighting longer, but he's getting paid, isn't he? Eddie Hearn not putting that show on, he'll be getting he'll be a right slice of cake off Crawler, won't he, Eddie? No flies on Eddie. But right, video we're doing now is, the point we're up to now is Anthony Joshua. This is what I've heard, a little dicky bird told me. Joshua, right, how can I explain it? He's on YouTube, right, and he's got his people, Freddie Cunningham and them, they're talking behind the scenes with YouTube execs, and I'm just wondering if they're gonna go and what's the word? I wonder if he'll go on YouTube. That's what I think, because YouTube, I love YouTube, mate. It's my life, but I'm wondering if they're going to go on YouTube. It's just how I look at it. You know, I keep hearing little bits here, there and everywhere, and don't be surprised if Joshua, when time's right, if he goes on YouTube and has a deal with YouTube. Mark my word. You won't put it past him, would you? Right? You won't put it past him though, would you? To go on YouTube, because he's money motivated, isn't he? He's money motivated. It's like, not everybody's money motivated, are they? It's like Kev. He's bought a new Range Rover. He's got this here, look at that, flat tyre. Flat tyre. Range Rover here, 60 odd foul on clock. 6-year-old. Just parked up doing that. If you were money motivated, you'd have it sold, wouldn't you? Just seems a shame, doesn't it? If anybody wants to buy a Range Rover, get in touch. Look, it's not even washed. Just a waste, isn't it? Just a waste. So I look at it. Just a waste. Does me head in every time I see it. But what can you do? Everybody's different, aren't they? I suppose. Everybody's different, but I might have a workout now just to warm up because I'm a bit cold. What do you reckon? Should we set it up so we have a workout in here? A little bit of a workout, eh? We could talk boxing. Who do I think is going to be a big star in boxing? Who do I think? I don't know really, to be honest. I rate Gervonta Davis. I rate him. I think he could be a megastar, that Tank. I think Tank could be a megastar, but I don't really know, to be honest. I don't know, but we'll see, won't we? But people wanting long videos, I'm going to do this video here, then we're going to do a discussion over the Crawler, over the weekend's action, and I'm going to put this probably into a four-parter, and there'll be like about 4 hours worth, and you can all have a Porky feast. Because I'm going to starve you of a bit of action this weekend, because you've been spoilt this week. Well, I'm not really starving, yes. I'm just going to, because I respect you all, I'm going to save the stuff, and so you all get a lot to see. So here we are. Just press the wrong button there. So look, let's see. I don't think there's a lot of weight on there, but you don't need a lot of weight, you know. A lot of people, they come to gyms and they put too much weight on. You don't need a lot of weight on. No, you don't need a lot of weight on if you're lifting weights. Well, I used to be a gym orderly, didn't I? I used to be a gym orderly in prison. I was like that then. About 11 stone. Played centre half in team, prison team. But I was 11 stone went through. I'm like 15 stone now. But an old man now, aren't I? We're back 25 years ago, aren't we? But I always just go light. So that's too far back. That better? No. I think that's a bit better. Yeah. Look. Nice and steady. 1, 3, 4. Robin Reid told me to get back into training. 7, 8, 9, 10. So I thought I'd try and do a bit, but when you train on your own, you know, it's a bit boring, isn't it? Do you know what I mean? 12. You need somebody to train with. 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25. Yeah, if you've got somebody to train with, it's more fun, isn't it? It's a bit more fun. You've got some. It's more exciting, isn't it? You've got somebody to train with you. You can like have a laugh, can't you? If you can't have a laugh though, it's not good, is it? We'll stick some more weight on. Let's have a look. What's this here? But yeah, I hope that Crawler gets home safe to his family after tomorrow, because it's an hard fight it's going to be in. Is that perfume? Is that perfume? John Paul Gaultier perfume. Is that a perfume, that? John Paul Gaultier? Or is it a Diet Coke drink? I don't know. But yeah, I'm looking forward to boxing. Hey, listen, Crawler could shock us all, couldn't he? He could shock all of us and beat Loma. I mean, God, what would we say then? I'd look stupid, wouldn't we, then? All those critics and people who are supposed to know it all. Do you know what I mean? But we'll see. We'll see, but I think that Crawler, he's done well, hasn't he? They've milked that story about him trying to stop a burglar, but sooner or later, like I said, somebody's going to get hurt. I don't want anybody to get hurt. Do you know what I mean? But I just think that they will, because I think they will. I just think that it's dangerous for Crawler at the moment, fighting Lomachenko, but then again, I said that, didn't I, about R2 Beterbiev, and look what happened to Beterbiev. He ended up dropping Callum Johnson, didn't he? But I still said he'd get knocked out, didn't I? Still said he'd get knocked out, but it is what it is, isn't it? It is what it is. But if anybody's selling a VW Caddy, about a 13 or a 14 plate, or a Renault Kangoo, about a 12 plate, let me know. I'm after a little van. I would prefer a black van rather than a white one. If it's black, we can do a Porky wrap, can get it wrapped, and I can park it outside boxing shows, can't I? So all you fans who don't like me can come and take a piss on it and or get a boot. Hey, you can do that, can't you? That's what you can do. But it won't matter with a van, will it? But with a car, they just get a kick, won't they? They'll just go straight up to the door and kick it. But yeah, so I put a bit more weight on this. Have a look. Yeah, it's an horrible game, boxing, but what we do, we plod on, don't we? How's that going there? There you go. We plod on, but it is what it is, isn't it? But I just want people to do well. As long as they don't step on my toes, don't matter, does it? Or somebody's been on holiday, duty freeze. I'm hoping for a fleece coat or something. I thought I had a jumper in it, it's frozen. But yeah, and who's going to be my trainer at year this year? Well, so far you'd have to say Mark Tibbs, wouldn't you? He's got to be in mix, hasn't he, Mark Tibbs? He's doing well with Rhea Porter, isn't he? Dillian White. I'm not saying that because I like Mark Tibbs. I'm not saying that at all. I just think that he's a good trainer. He'll have been well schooled by his dad, Jimmy Tibbs. That were an honour to go down there and you know, spend a couple of hours with Jimmy Tibbs and that. We're honoured. Brilliant, great. That's my best day this year. Greatest day for me this year so far. I think that and going out for some salmon with Stig. He's not all bad, Stig, I suppose. His heart's in the right place. He's very well mannered, which is nice, isn't it? He's going to do 10 strict to this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So much for Kev being here for 12 and having a workout with me. But is Huey Fury going to fight on May 25th? I hope so. Yeah, I hope so. Who's he going to fight though? Is it going to be TBA? I hope not. I hope it won't be TBA. I hope it'll be somebody good. But that remains to be seen, doesn't it? It's going to be interesting to see what happens. Very interesting. I'd like to see Huey get a minor belt and get it rankings. I know he's 14 with IBF, but he's not really been active, Huey, has it, last few years? Huey's not really been active at all. That's what I'd like to see, but we'll see, won't we, what happens with Huey, but we'll see. Has Huey got a world title winning him? I don't know, but I'd like to see Huey fight Joe Joyce. That's what I'd like to see. Joe Joyce against Huey. I think that's a good fight. I think it's a great fight. Don't forget Huey. Huey is 9 years younger than Joe Joyce. And they're making all this noise about Joe Joyce. Huey's 9 years younger. Nine years. Not to be sniffed at. You know what I mean? Not to be sniffed at. Because I mean, Audi A7, is it A8? Great car, that, man. Gold Audi A7, is it? Still can't beat an S-Class Nicola, if you're watching, I want an S320 on lease when we start doing well with channel. S320 diesel. In my dreams. In my dreams. Right then, quick 10 and then we'll wrap it up, boys and girls, eh? But Joshua, definite. 2, 3, definite. I'm going to go on YouTube. Adam Smith, 4, 5. He's going to go to DAZN. 6, 7, 8. Definitely going to DAZN. He'll take Johnny Nelson with him, 9. Because they're known to us, aren't they? They're known to us. Yeah. Definitely going to go to DAZN. They can't help the sense, can they? Money. It's like footballers. Footballers are whores. They are whores. They score a goal and they go, mwah, kiss the badge. But technically, but the reality is, the reality is that they are whores. Whores. And that's what boxers are. 90% of them are prostitutes. Prostitutes. It's do you know what I think about boxing, truthfully? Do you know when a fighter gets beat? I don't agree with why the trainer gets it in here. I don't agree with it. I can understand if a trainer's throwing them under a bus. For example, why would Callum Johnson be fighting Baturbia after he's had a long layoff and get knocked out? Why would you stay with the same trainer? Is it because you're tied to him with a deal with your managers? I don't know. I don't get it. Maybe there's some parts of it I don't get it. Maybe that's why me and Dennis always fall out. Because some of the things he comes out with sometimes I just go berserk. Especially if we've had a drink. We can argue like cat and dog. Maybe I don't get it. Maybe I don't get it. Maybe it's just... Maybe it's always going to be this way. Always going to be a flawed business. Controlled by your Bob Arams, your Warrens, your Hearns. I mean, the Warren and the Hearn family have had their noses in the boxing trough, pimping fighters out since the 1980s. Pimping. Poncing, pimping, call it what you want. But they're not in the ring taking the punches, are they, with the fighters? So I understand why fighters want to get the most money. I can understand. But there has to be some grey areas. For example, I keep harping back to this, but Carl Froch brought pay-per-view back. He couldn't get a pay-per-view fight till the end of his career. He brought pay-per-view back, Carl Froch, brought it back. And now look, we've got a pay-per-view overload, haven't we? Quigg against Frampton, pay-per-view. Would that have been pay-per-view before Froch Kessler started it all again? No, it wouldn't be, would it? It wouldn't be. It's craziness, isn't it? It's craziness. Dillian White knocking back £5 million to fight for 4 heavyweight title belts at Wembley, but yet he's not been in a European title fight yet. He's won 1 British fight for a vacant belt against Ian Lewinson, and he's knocking back 4 belts for heavyweight title at Wembley, 90,000. And he's going to get millions for rematch if he wins, but because Joshua would have been getting more, he's saying he don't want the fight. I don't get that, me. I don't get that at all. I don't get it. I just do not get it. I just thought me and Kerry would have been having a workout today. I'm not going to be any good on my feet to go on punch bag, but I don't mind doing a few light weights just to warm up. Oh, the fleece jacket here. I think that'll suit me. Could have go out in that on a Saturday night, couldn't I? It's better than some of the stuff that I usually wear. Well, I'm joking. But, yeah, put them there. Quick fit, quick set with dumbbells. Quick little. Quick set with these dumbbells, then we'll get off, I think. Big Porky on work out in front there. That's about it. I'm a bit bored. But yeah, it's a tough old game, innit? It's a tough old game. But message to all you boxing fans out there. My opinion isn't necessarily the right opinion. It don't mean that I'm right all the time. Don't, just get me a drink. But I really do appreciate all the emails from people and all the comments and the people that follow the channel, because like I said, there's some big things planned and we're looking at doing an event. So I appreciate all the comments that everybody keeps sending me in. Do you remember him? He gave me my first shot, didn't he, on internet in an interview. Ingram Jones. He's a good boxing bloke. Ingram bloke. He's a good boxing guy, Ingram. Pleads poverty, but he's got a few quid, trust me. But good boxing bloke, Ingram. But yes, boxing can do your head in at times, but I always say this, you know, if you've got an opinion on anything in boxing, go with what your gut reaction is. Don't have an overload like I do and overanalyze things. Go with a gut reaction. If you think something's not right, voice your opinion, but instead of voicing it on social media, what Sky do, you get Sky's address off internet. Is it Grant Way, Middlesex or something? You write a letter complaining to the Sky Complaints Department if you're unhappy with what they're putting out there, or ring up and complain. Do it and log it, and if you're not happy, and it makes them get better fights. If you're unhappy and you're a Sky customer, you've got a right to complain. Now, I saw that forum the other night where people were saying that when they complain on the Monday morning after a Sky show, if the boxing's crap, they always offer them a deal if you want to cancel. So if you're unhappy and you feel that you've got a right to cancel your Sky, they'll offer you a deal. Because they're desperate at the moment. Sky are desperate, and we can't have them ruining boxing, but be ready for when DAZN come to the UK, because trust me, they'll be taking over. But I'm also hearing that Anthony Joshua, he's got his own channel on YouTube now, and he's going to be looking to screen his own fights. I'm telling you now. And I bet Eddie Hearn's panicking. That's why he's talking now about fighting Wilder and this and that. They don't want to come to the table now, don't they? How many more times can they get away with fighting your Jarrell Millers or Pulev? Come on. Pulev's going to have to be paid step aside now, isn't he? Pulev will be getting step aside money. Trust me. Bit of step aside for Pulev. Not bad this. Yeah. Bit of step aside money for Pulev. But what can you do? Well, it's 1 o'clock. Looks like Kev's not here. So I think I'm going to jog on. Friday, innit? Early finish. Might go home now. See if we can get out for a pint tonight. Might not as well. Might not as well. We'll see, won't we? We'll have to see. We'll see what the script is. Right? We'll see what the script is. What we got here? Let's have a look. Oh yeah. Porky pig. 2. 1. Car keys. Phone. Oh, that reminds me. I've still got the Jimmy Tibbs book here. Now, what we're going to do, what I was going to do was send this off to Jimmy and get it signed. Now I'm going to give that away when we do the Porky event. Did I do a competition or something? And I said the winner gets the book, or was it the person who was sending it? I forget now. You have to pull me up on that. The winner gets the signed book. I'm going to give that away. I'm going to send that off to Jimmy Tibbs and get it signed. But yeah, we'll do that. So. Alright, so peace out, keep on trucking. Shout out to Terry Fox. Hope you're alright, Terry. I might give you a ring in a minute in the car, and we'll have a boxing chat and just finish off this video. Alright? So peace out, keep on trucking. In fact, we'll just keep it rolling, it's more authentic, innit? I can't remember what I was gonna do with that Jimmy Tibbs book. Did I say I think I said I was gonna give it to somebody or post it to somebody who sent me in a good question, didn't I? I think it was something like that, wasn't it? Let me see if I've got it online or something. Let's have a look. That's mine. Have a look. I might have been much luck with this today, am I? Horse shit. Right, let's have a look. So Crawler's weighing 4 ounce heavier. Oh God, Crawler's a bigger man on the night. Mr. Bean will be going into a frenzy, won't he, with that one? Bean will be in a frenzy. You imagine that, a Bean frenzy. The spin doctor, Adam Mr. Bean Smith. Yeah, he'll be in a frenzy, won't he, Bean? Do you know what I mean? Imagine that, a Bean frenzy. Hey, a Mr. Bean frenzy. I don't know how it's going to do it, this. Let's have a look. Oh. If this is going to do it. No, it's not doing it. I ain't got a clue with these computers, me. Once pictures start messing up, I'm all over the place with these. Oh, pictures gone to school with. Right, that's that. Let's have a look. Google. I'd probably be better off just turning it off. Time is it? Reminds me. Give on. But yeah, it's interesting. I want to ask all you boxing fans who put these quotes in, why are you always digging out Carl Froch? What is it about Carl Froch that you don't like? That's what I want to know. That's what I want to know. What you don't like about Carl Froch? I think that people should let me know why you don't like Carl that much. Is it because he's successful? Because he's got a beautiful missus and it looks like he's got the perfect life? I don't know, I'm just curious as to why people dig him out all the time. I don't know, but I don't know, but it's one of them things, isn't it? So look, here we are. So look, here we are. No, I can't find it. I can't do it. So peace out. Keep on chucking. If you're watching Mr. Bean, you're still the creepiest man in boxing. And my mate Dale Nichols has got you right. Bean, you are Mr. Bean. And I think you need to. Need to change it up at Sky. People need to send me in emails and asking me who you think you'd want rid of the most if you were in charge of Sky. Who would you want to get rid of the most out of all the Sky pundits? Who do you rate? Now the people I rate who are pundits, they don't get to go on much. Ryan Rose, Jamie Moore, I rate them as pundits. They don't get a lot of gigs on Sky. Now Macklin's not bad, is he? But he's always going to push the Sky narrative, isn't he? Macklin's always going to push the Sky narrative, no matter what. He's always going to push the Sky narrative, and I think that's a shame because it spoils what a good commentator Macklin is. That's my opinion anyway. So, but yeah, anyway, peace out, keep on trucking.